Hello and welcome to Daily Reflection with Aneel Aranha. Today is the 25th of January 2019. We're going to reflect on Mark 16, 15 to 18. Listen. And Jesus said to them, "Go out into the whole world and proclaim the good news to the whole creation. The one who believes and is baptized will be saved, but the one who does not believe will be condemned. And these signs will accompany those who believe. By using my name, they will cast out demons. They will speak in new tongues. They will pick up snakes in their hands. And if they drink any deadly thing, it will not hurt them. They will lay their hands on the sick, and they will recover." The gospel of the Lord. How is one to understand this passage, especially that part about picking up snakes in your hand and drinking deadly things? Can a believing Christian do these things? The short answer is yes, but it won't work if you try to put the Lord to the test. It might work, however, if you are in a position where your life is in danger. Legend has it that while at Ephesus, the evangelist John was given a cup of poisoned wine to drink. Before drinking, he blessed the cup, and the poison departed the cup in the form of a serpent. I believe this story, but then I believe in miracles. I believe in miracles because Jesus worked them, and he said that we would work them too. In John 14:12, Jesus says, "Very truly I tell you, whoever believes in me will do the works I have been doing, and they will do even greater things than these because I'm going to the Father." So how is one to understand this one then? That whoever believes in Jesus will do what he did. We know what Jesus did. He made the blind see, the lame walk, the deaf hear, the dumb talk. He multiplied fish and loaves. He walked on water. He calmed the storm. He even brought the dead back to life. And what can be greater than that? Let me tell you a story, although I might overshoot my usual limit of saying things in 5 short paragraphs. Years ago, I was in Canada on one of my first international missions. After a session, a woman came to me and told me her husband was at home sick. He had a problem with his throat, and he hadn't been able to eat anything for a month. For the past week, he had not been able to drink anything either. He had to be fed water out of a teaspoon. The doctors couldn't diagnose what was wrong with him, and they were all afraid he was going to die. Would I come and pray with him? I said, okay, and I went over to their house the following morning. The man was sitting on a couch, looking very weak and frail, as you can expect of someone after a month of not eating anything. And sitting across from him were his 2 daughters. One was a paraplegic sitting in a wheelchair. The other was her elder sister, who was an atheist. She had not been inside of a church in 20 years. After making a little small talk, the lady of the house asked me if I would pray over her husband. "Why?" I asked her. "Do you believe I can heal him?" And in all simplicity, she answered, "Yes." I said I had no power to heal anybody. All I could do was pray to the one who had the power, and if I could do that, anyone could. So I told the young girl sitting in the wheelchair to go to her father, put her hand on his head, and pray to our Father in heaven to heal him, believing that he would. She wasn't sure I was serious, but when she saw that I was, she rolled a wheelchair to her dad, put her hand on his head, and prayed. 5 minutes later, I went to the kitchen and I got a glass of water, and I gave it to this man. And this man, who for 1 week had to be fed water out of a teaspoon, drank that glass. The next day, he started eating, and in a week had regained his appetite and his health completely. That was a great miracle, yes? But it wasn't the only miracle that took place in the house that day. The elder daughter, who hadn't been in a church in 20 years, started going for Mass the following morning, bought a Bible, and read it cover to cover in a week, and 2 months later flew from Canada to India to make a retreat there. What is greater than bringing a person back from the dead, bringing them to eternal life where they will never die again? That's a miracle you can work too. Start by reading the Bible and believing what it says is true. God bless you.